All right, welcome home. Welcome to the Inside Pool Down TV show, baby. Johnny Archer Classic. The classic matchup here, Pinegar versus Van Boening. The rivalry. It's the Inside Pool and NYC Grind co-production with Dash Motor Oil. We got Ozone Billiards. .TV. John Lehman. Wow. Hey, darling. You got change for a 5 and get your tip?
Yeah. I asked Johnny. He's coming. So
Okay.
you have another headphone set up?
Manchester, Tennessee, two-time Music City Open champion, U.S. Bar Table champion. Put your hands together for Mr. Jonathan Pinegar. And his opponent, the #1 ranked player, an AVP, the top seed in this event. From Sioux Falls, South Dakota, U.S. Open, 9-ball champion, World 10-ball champion, Player of the Year, the South Dakota Kid, Mr. Shane Van Boening. Once again, players, you may start.
I didn't catch that last match, a whole lot of it. I only got just a little bit.
What they are
Nope.
playing and how well they play.
Well, hello guys, it's Melanie Archer. I'm just joining you guys for the final here. Just wanted to say thanks for everybody coming and joining us, and Johnny Archer will actually be here in just a little bit.
Yes, he will. This is the semifinals.
Oh, the semifinals. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's right.
You
Waiting
just
on
walked in.
Kamiko.
Yeah, you just
I just walked in. Sorry, guys.
You did.
I've been busy.
Super busy.
Yeah, unlucky for Shannon. The cannon
The
kind of
cannon.
got took down by the kid.
Shane got mad after Shannon putting a whooping on him last night.
I know. That's what he does here lately. He
does. He
but I
gets
tell
mad.
you, I actually thought Shannon was going to be possibly in the finals the way he kept playing.
I sure was, too. Shannon took this tournament by storm, that's for sure.
Well, it's just one shot is all it takes to get
It really is.
you off track, and that's what happened. Shane, I think it was 5-5. Shane came back and just ran out. This is a race to 9, so
Race to 9.
good luck, guys.
All right, Shane's doing his doodad in there.
Head, these earphones are so big.
You got a little head. Okay. Yeah, you can squeeze them together, too. Like
I did.
they're fully squeezed.
They're
Okay.
fully squeezed.
All right, SVB, here he is. Let's watch him line up, see how square he can hit this one ball.
Yeah, see if he can pop it off here. He's been trying to control the cue ball. He did actually do a good job of that. The one might set up,
Sure
and
did.
it did.
I can see the future if that keeps happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like Hunter was saying last match, Shane just ran 7 on him during the Seminole Pro Tour, so
Sure. Actually, Hunter did a pretty good job here at the tournament. I think he
sure
made
did.
the TV cam a couple of times, and just, it's gotten really good. He says he's feeling really good and healthy. He's changed a couple of things, to kind of keep his stamina up, which a lot of these players try to do because of these long days that they have to play.
Very important.
Shane's playing precise now. He
Wow,
knows when
that's-
it comes down and it matters, he brings it.
He does. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't win the thing.
Well, he's won it before.
Yeah, this is
So
the first
this
time I've
is-
been to this tournament.
Yeah, so this is no new venue for him. Definitely been here before.
Nice. Nice ringtone there.
That's right, jamming. It's my dad.
It's my dad.
He's was unable to come. He's doing a bike rally for a charity this weekend in North Carolina, so
North Carolina.
that's important. Yeah, he was hoping to come and watch the Scorpion. I've never seen anybody like Johnny and my dad actually together. They're hilarious.
Yeah?
Sometimes I get jealous. They have more fun than
Wow.
we do.
Yeah, girls,
I'm
I
a
know.
daddy's girl too.
I know girls don't like you having no fun without them there. I know
Yeah,
that.
that's true. Well, I just, I have fun with anybody. I try to have a good time when I go home with my family. But Johnny, he seems to be the center of attention, not because he's
yeah.
a pool player, just because he's, he gets along with my dad so well, and that's just pretty awesome.
That's awesome. That's important.
Yep. Well, looks like he's got it lined up. Just keep the cue ball center of the table here, and it's an easy rack for him.
Easy rack.
He broke really well. If he keeps breaking like that, and with it being rack your own, definitely
It's
run out.
going to be, it's not going to be pretty for Pinegar. He's going to be sitting over there.
Wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't a 9-0 here.
Never know. Yeah, even Shane misses. He misses. I've seen him miss straight ball in hand.
That's true. That's actually what happened to Shannon a moment ago. He had, I guess he had the 7 in the corner, top left corner, and he kind of just buckled it a little bit, and that was it.
That was the end of the story.
The end.
All right, 1-0 here. I've been looking at this computer for 3 days straight. Talking to it.
Doing a good job, though. I've heard quite a few people out there said that they went back to the room because they were quite tired of being here, and they were been here all day and all night, and just decided to watch the stream, and they enjoyed it. So that's good.
Good.
I got a lot of Facebook messages from everybody out there saying good job, and
Nice.
they've had good coverage and they enjoyed it. Couldn't make it, but
Yeah.
so that's great.
Good. That's good. Good to hear. Makes all this worth it. Quite a nice room we're here at Marietta Billiard Club, which is actually your room that you own with Johnny and Kim and several others.
Well, I tell you, I don't really say that it's mine. It's Johnny's. He's the owner. I just work for him.
For sure.
But he's got a great staff here, a good team behind him, and But I know he was kind of nervous going into this week because building up, got a lot of new things coming up. The tournament, Louisiana, the
Sure.
Open, Moscone Cup points on the line here, and then bonus ball. So we just got a lot going on. Just wanted everyone to come and have a good time and play well, and
Sure did.
I think things have actually ran smoothly, so very proud of the team we got.
It's been a great tournament. I've been to a lot of tournaments, and this has been really, really nice. Very memorable. Shane plays
wow.
the very nice safety.
Wow. Very nice.
These two guys, they go at it all the time, every time they play. Pininger's kind of got a little attitude, so he gets mad when Shane starts beating him up with that, making them ball on the break and running out. Yeah, Tennessee versus Pininger.
Gotcha.
Jump stick time. This guy's a grinder, though. He's constantly in the final few players of every tournament. He beats everybody. He's just a really, really talented player.
Yeah, there's actually been a lot of good jump action going on the tables here. I know Sean Putnam had some good ones, Shane, and Corey's pretty good at jumping as well, and Rodney. And then you've got Shannon did really well. That's just too close for comfort there. There's no wonder he hit that.
He hit it bad.
Got to get a lot of height on that.
Having a pink shirt helps when you're playing.
Shane is definitely one for style.
Big Johnny. We're going to get him on here for you guys, so enjoy this Mr. and Mrs. Archer at their tournament here, semifinals.
Well, everyone, the Scorpion has entered the building.
Talk to me. Talk to me. What are we doing? Shane's robbing everybody, ain't he?
Shane is actually playing pretty good. He broke really well, had good cue ball control for his first rack, and just kind of ran out.
So Pinegar won earlier. I thought Camco won. So Pinegar beat Camco. So this is
semifinal.
Shane and Pinegar, and then who won the winner's side? Because this is loser side, correct?
This is loser side. Somebody's got to go home.
That's right. Okay, Shane's on a roll here. He's got everything rolling good. This game should be in a distant history. Okay, move on in, Cozy here.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Just this chair.
Yeah, Kiamiko is in the hot seat here. He's waiting to see who's
Oh,
going to be there with him.
Kiamiko did beat Penn. That was the winner's side. Okay.
That was winner's side.
I gotcha.
Somebody says, Johnny, how's the golf game?
Golf game is non-existent.
Well, actually, it's not
good.
true. We played the charity golf tournament for the YMCA the other day and got second. We shot 62. Not bad. Not bad for a scramble with Kim Davenport.
Uh-oh, this is... No, it's going to stop. Okay. Sure did. Kim, Melanie, and I, and
friend of
another
mine.
lady, friend of Melanie's. Thank you, thank you. I'm drinking tonight. Hi, what do y'all think about that, boys? Got me a drink. That's awesome. Very good. Enjoyed watching Johnny. JR run up and give you a hug after your loss to Shannon.
Johnny Jr. Yep, Lee was here all day
Lee,
yesterday.
that's right, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep,
he doesn't care whether you win or not.
He
That's
doesn't.
Daddy.
Yep, that's my buddy. Yep.
Can you
That's
hit
my
two
buddy.
there? Delete backspace first.
Mm-hmm.
And then two.
Okay, so we got Shane's.
Enter.
Shane's up 2-0. And looks like he's on a pretty good roll.
Yeah, watch his break. He's actually got a very good break here.
What all you guys think about the pink shirt?
Shane's all fashionable today. He's actually got some bright colors on his shoes too, huh?
Oh, does he?
He's doing it for breast cancer awareness, like Hunter.
Oh
Is that
yeah,
what it
he's
is?
wearing it for breast cancer awareness. That's actually pretty nice of them. Actually, I ought to get you a pink shirt. We don't have one for you. You got one, but I like this color better. The other one's a little fancy.
Buddy of mine, I'm not going to get drunk, Big Steve. I might, though. You never know.
Yeah, he's a lightweight, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, Hunter does have a pink case. It's actually pretty nice. We had a bunch of them here for the ladies this weekend with the Scorpion cues and all. Some of your comments. This is funny.
Big Shane, he's got that
Johnny,
break
did you
working.
ever have any matches with Wade Crane?
Wade Crane, boom, boom. We've had many matches back when I was much younger. Yep. Wonderful break. Very good shot maker. Johnny likes pink underwear. Don't understand that one.
Got Earl Strickland on here.
Oh, pink underwear, because that's Mika. Mika likes to wear that European stuff.
Hey, that's supposed to be the style. I don't know.
I hope not.
A lot of green on that one.
So E. Strickland, is that the real Earl Strickland, or are you just posing as Earl Strickland? Yeah, Earl. Don't know how to-
Earl's
he
old
probably don't know
school.
how to
He's
turn one on.
not technologically advanced like you.
He's got a flip phone.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a flip phone.
I got one.
Johnny had one for a while until I got him a BB, and now we've got a Droid with that weird space music.
Oof.
Except I changed mine.
Thanks. We did have a good event. A lot of guys, they enjoyed it.
Is there any action there? I think there's a couple guys in the back there.
Yeah.
Tony Watson said, "Bring your cash to Hickory." That's for Earl.
Oh.
Well, Johnny's drink today, guys, is actually called the Scorpion. Yeah, it's our house drink here. It's a little amaretto base, and well, I can't give you the entire recipe, but it's good. You just have to come in and try it. It's actually kind of pink.
Cosmo said he supports the ABP. Thank you so much for that. Uh-oh. We just got a big mistake Shane just made right here.
Yeah, not happy behind the
No,
nine.
P just made a... And I just knocked something over. It looked like it was hard, so it didn't hurt.
Johnny's up here trying to tear everything up, guys.
You guys are done commentating.
Back or
Miss Archer is leaving us for a little bit of time.
yeah, I've got to go handle some business, guys. I will be back. I'm sure Johnny's got a lot more interesting commentating than I do anyway, so keep the questions flowing.
Get Charlie if you can, too. All right, now
I
we're
said
on.
bye, Melanie.
Okay. Big Johnny. Okay, see, you had your lovely co-host, and now you're back stuck with me.
I'm back looking at Alvin.
No, my
oh,
gosh.
Lord, that's just not good.
Yeah, it's not
I'd
good.
rather look at my wife.
Absolutely.
She's much prettier.
She's a very nice lady.
Yep, she is.
All right, that's Shane Van Boening taking it to. No, that's Jonathan won that. I didn't see what happened
Yeah,
there.
Shane hooked himself on the
Okay.
5, kicked him, and fouled.
Okay, so
Or jumped or fouled something.
John Hennessy got a gumball. All right.
Yeah, that was a big.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big difference right there. Up 3-0 and rolling, and then all of
Sure.
a sudden you just give a guy a free game to kind of,
Yep, that gets tough.
you know.
That can be detrimental to your health, I think, in this match. And who are we talking? I was talking to somebody, and you know, you really see a whole story with the matches. Watching the matches, you see a story. There's a story there. It's some people, you know, just see it as this, but you really get to see their minds, the two players' minds when they step into the table until the end of the match. You really get to see where their mind's at too, as well as their game.
Right.
It's a very complete game. I really enjoy pool too. I see definitely the attraction to it. Of course, you're one of the best players in the world, so you would know that wing ball.
He keeps making the wing ball going around.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're doing that on this table. It's working real good.
Okay.
all the balls do a certain thing on the 10 ball. The 2 back balls behind the 1, they go towards the side pockets. And then the next balls back, they go to the rails and come back in. And then the wing balls go all the way around the table to the same pocket that they're at originally. And then the bottom balls go down to the bottom, I think, and come back up. Is that right?
They bank the bottom balls sometimes bank one rail back up. The balls beside the wing balls.
Yes. 1 rail and then come back up. Right. So do you think about all that stuff when you're practicing your break, and how do you practice your break?
I more or less, if you start seeing a pattern that the balls are actually going in, then you just constantly try to make sure you rack the balls a certain place.
I see.
And you want to rack the balls a certain place, then you want to make sure you're breaking about the same speed and from the same place. So you don't want to break that. You don't want to break that rhythm any.
Hunter said last match, he was talking to me, and he said that each table, you have to figure out how the table breaks and the speed that the table breaks. So I thought that was kind of interesting too.
Right. Okay, this is he didn't mean to hit that one. He wasn't trying to hit the 6 there. He got a little straight on the 4. That's what happened. He got straight and he couldn't get the ball around the angles too good.
You think he can hide on?
No, he's looking. I think
combo?
He just called the. I think he called the 6. Yeah, he called the 6 in. So
looks like it's natural.
Play the 5-6 here. Saw position here. He's got a
pop shot, a little pop.
Yeah, this ain't. Well,
it's
okay. He got a little tough shot on the 5, but.
No, he shoots at this ball, right? I mean, you want to run out here, right? Or do you just roll up on the 9 ball?
Oh no! You shoot at this ball.
Really?
Yeah, you got to shoot the 5 in the lower right corner as we're looking at it.
Yeah, that's not too bad of a cut there. So
yeah, and he's just got to go to the side rail and back out kind of to the center. This is no gimme out here.
Right.
I mean, this is just not a hanger.
Is this just a slow roll shot, or do you power?
No,
this
he's kind of powering this one a little bit.
To get to
kind of get to the rail and back out. Then you got to make sure you don't overhit it.
Wow.
Okay. He didn't really hit it hard. He was kind of cinching it a little bit. He wanted to make sure he didn't hit it too hard and make the shot harder.
He's a sleeper though, man. He'll come out of the back of the tournament and just show up in the Final Four like consistently. Every time he shows up at a tournament, he's in the top 10. He's always. Kiemko too. He's another guy that's just kind of walking around the place.
Oh, it's just a.
And there he is. There he is in the finals. Uh-oh.
Careful with the 9 here, and I don't know if he got far enough on that ball. I think he underhit the ball here. I mean, if he can make it, he's going to have to. Looks like he might have to masse a little bit, or at least put a extreme spin on it.
Jay Scar says he got stuck on this one.
No, maybe he's okay. All right. He looks like he's just spinning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he just put a lot of extreme spin and, spun it in.
I like the race to 9. That goes pretty good. It clips along well.
Yeah.
Matches last about a little over an hour.
Yeah.
So it's a lot better than a race to 11 or 13.
Yeah, I think the finals will be one race to 11. I believe.
11, okay.
Finals, one race to 11.
That's good. The
Yeah.
finals is good for 11. So how did everything go with the ABP meeting up and everything? How's the future of ABP look? If you want to talk about that or not?
Yeah, it's okay. The ABP is just a players. It's all for the players. And we have counsel now. We have Dennis Walsh is an attorney out of Chicago, and then we have Joel Pope, who is a former Fortune 500. He worked for Starwood Hotels, and so the business sense is Joel. He kind of really helps us answer questions. The ranking system, he kind of keeps us on our toes a little bit. And Dennis, of course, he's counsel. He tries to really help us, give us a little voice legally. And, he helped us get incorporated. He's just done all kinds of, different things. And then, of course, the really voice behind the board is the players. And, that's really what we're trying to do is the state of pool, or pocket billiards, what you say, the state of it is just not, as a whole, is not very good. And, I'm not here to sit here and bash pool. That's not, I've made my living, and, everything I have I owe to pool.
Sure.
Yes.
Here, let's
Come on, let Dobie come in with me
sit
one
there.
time. That's
Sit
my
there.
man right here.
there.
This is my man. I love my man.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'll sit you over here.
Ah.
Some more torch where I can smoke the bullet gun in his face. Oh, yeah.
Well, here, if you do, get on this side.
You better trade seats because
All
I'm
right.
going to. Oh, God.
This ought to be, this might not be PG rated. Now, this commentary. We got Shannon, the Cannon, Dalton. Out. If you come in here, start causing problems. Say hello, Shannon. Oh, that was just a nice one.
Let me know when we go.
We ready? Are we ready? Are we online?
Yet. Try to act like you're halfway professional. This is your tournament, by the way.
Yeah, I'm really gonna do that. Got no chance. Hey, what happened? We can't look at the questions.
You're going to, but my computer's messed up. I got you here.
Oh,
Hold on.
questions.
Here, let me get this.
Match be overtime. You just set up.
Hey, Dobie.
What's that all about?
What happened, Dobie? I thought you was really gonna win it. No lie, now.
Dobie played
picked
safe
you.
on Dobie played safe on the ball that curved on me and he ran a set out. Yeah.
Oh, with Shane, the last one you lost.
Yeah.
Was that fun?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Lots of fun with it. Where we at here? All right, we online now.
Yeah, you got to ask whatever they say. Address the question.
I know what's going. I know the drill. Just tell me when they can hear us.
They can hear you.
All right,
Okay.
guys, we're here live now. Sorry about that. Alvin and the Chipmunks is trying to get us straightened out here.
Alvin, what about Alvin and the Chipmunks over here? You got Shane with his nice pink shirt here. I think Shane's turning the other way on us.
Wow. It's turning the other way.
Yeah.
For breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, he really knows about that. Yeah, Shane. Shane just wants to play pool and run out on everybody.
Tell you what, he does a great job of it. You'll have to. I tell you what he reminds me of, Johnny. He reminds me of a younger, mature Earl Strickland. The way he plays, that's exactly what he reminds. The style of plays, his stance, his stroke, the rhythm. He reminds me of a young Earl with great etiquette.
Yeah, Shane's like anything. He's caught into, he's caught into the pool world, and he's caught into we kind of threw him into the business side of it a little bit with the ABP, and everything. And he's like anything. All he really wants to do is just play pool. It's really what all of us want to do.
He's doing exactly now what we done 20 years ago.
Sure, absolutely.
But Shane's not it ain't like he's just, he's not a newcomer, but to me and you,
right,
guys that's been out here since we've been 12 years old, he still is the new kid on the block. But I tell you what, he's a hell of a representative of the game.
He is. He's a good guy. He can be very funny and humorous. And he has his, when he is opinionated on certain
You
things.
have to know Shane.
You know,
I
you
mean,
got.
actually, you have got. I mean, I've played Shane a bunch of times now,
Oh yeah.
but you've probably got me more loose with Shane and got me and him better acquainted at all the funny stuff, and you know what I'm talking about.
Oh
there.
yeah.
But Shane's got a real comical side to him. Once you got to get him loosened up.
Yeah. Shane could be very. I mean, he could be very funny. He's done things with us you'd never even think of. That you'd think Shane, but we probably corrupted him in that way like that.
All he wants to do, though, how old is Shane? He's still what? 27?
Shane's 27, 28, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still got that young desire, the killer instinct. He's still got it all. I'm not saying that we don't, but it's different when you've been out there 7 or 8 years versus 20.
Right. Yeah. Well, I've been out there almost 30 now.
I forgot you was on retirement.
Yeah. 30 years. I'm older than most everything But, it's just Shane's a good guy, good representative. Clean
Perfect
cut,
ambassador of the game.
clean cut. I wish he could be a little more vocal at times because, I seen this happen with somebody with somebody like him back in the early 80s, mid 80s, 90s, where the top guys kind of stayed mute, and I was one of them. Kind of stayed.
If you don't mind me, because I was playing then with you guys. Who was that?
Well, I can name most all of them. Nick, Buddy, Siegel stayed mute as far as like political.
Right.
And now, I'm not saying that.
Voice their opinion.
Yeah, and I'm the thing is, no matter what, if you're the top, if you're the top of your sport,
your opinion means something.
you have a voice.
Yes, you do.
You have a voice, and if things are not going along the plan, in the sport, it's your duty to. Yeah, it's your duty to stand up and say something and try to make it better. Whether what your ideas are is right or wrong, it doesn't matter.
Right. Well, everybody's got to have a voice and an opinion. You're right.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm not sitting here knocking Shane. That ain't what I'm trying to do.
No, not at all. I know.
But I'm just saying, and because his time is going to be a blink of an eye when his time's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. He's going to be, 45, 50. So the 20-year-old Shane is not going to be there anymore.
We know exactly what
it
that
don't
is.
take it was like yesterday. I remember when I was 22 and just winning everything.
Right.
It's not like that anymore. I'll be 44, and I mean,
you're
up there
40.
a little bit. So really, it's just a matter on.
He's at the pinnacle of his game right now.
Sure.
Period. What he's going to do in the sport, he had better do it right now. And
yeah, and he's going to play well for
many more
he's going to
years.
be minimum another 10 years.
Yeah, but that's minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah, because he takes good care of himself.
Yeah.
He don't have any
Good
bad
shape.
habits whatsoever.
That's right.
And he's an absolute killer. He's got the whole package. He really does.
Sure he does.
Well, Johnny, lead into this a little bit. Of course, we're just sitting here steady watching
Yeah.
Shane run out. Guys, for all of y'all that's listening, as far as doing commentary, we don't care a bit to do it. We will do it. But when it gets just like tap-ins like this right here, there's no use in me and Johnny sitting here trying to explain he's going to hit this ball with bottom right or draw straight out or whatever, because it's self-explanatory.
Come a little far on this one, but,
We was just really all we're doing is upholding Shane and talking about what a good player is. And I'll tell you what, Johnny, talking about somebody else at this tournament right here that I've been pretty proud of the way he's conducted himself. Sometimes he's had a few little issues, and he's still a youngster trying to be the best player in the world. Is Hennessy.
Yeah.
He's done real good here at this event. I'm really proud of him. He's played good. He beat me. But he's really he's handled himself and conducted himself real well here this weekend, I think.
Well, the thing is, it's all maturity.
Mm-hmm.
It's all just kind of, all the bad, if you have a bad relationship, we can all sit here and say, well, I don't need this guy, I don't need him, or I don't need the fans, or I don't need the sponsors. You know, I'm who I am, and this is what I do. You need everybody.
Oh, yes.
To continue to do what you're doing.
Sure.
No matter what it is. So, you know, I'm definitely not going to sit here and say, well, you know, I have it licked and I don't need this and I don't need that. We all do. We all need to work together. And at the end of the day, we have to stare at each other every week.
We sure do.
You know, we
no
have
matter
to.
What, it's going to be different fans and different
Sure
audiences and different people, but no matter what, at the end of the day, like you said, when we all leave here this week, next weekend, the same crowd will all see each other at the Open.
We're gonna all see. You know, we're in Louisiana coming up, and there's gonna be pretty much the same. A lot of the same top guys there, and then you got, you know, the U.S. Open. Definitely, everybody's going to be there. So, Greensboro Open. I can't remember past
That's
yesterday.
1990, guys.
Woo,
Johnny can't remember that long
God
ago.
Almighty! It's, you know, the thing is, we all have to respect each other. Whether, you know, we know that, you know, there's going to be certain guys we're going to pull for a little more than the next guys.
Right.
Because we have our.
You develop friendship and bonds out here.
That's right.
You know,
we all have our
over the
cliques,
years,
and we
right.
all have our friends, and
that's the
you know,
same way in any professional sport.
No. Well, the thing, and what it boils down to is, you can still, may not, you know, like certain guys or all together, but you still got to have respect.
You know, you've got to have that for your peers.
Have
if you
to
don't
have
respect for your
respect
peers,
for each
you're
other.
done, no matter what.
No matter what, it's a tough road out here.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's very hard, and no matter who you are, Shane included, you have to have. It's just going to be very difficult to maintain, and all of a sudden 15 years and look back and say, okay, well, this is what I've got invested and this is what I got left. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just difficult. The road life's hard. You know, you got to remember, at the end of the day, in order for us to do well, we got to beat each other.
Oh yeah.
We have to beat each other.
We're still friends, but we're also competitors.
Yeah, and so that's very hard. That's hard to, you know, get along when it comes down to, well, he's costing me to make my house payment this week.
No kidding.
Or he's costing me to make my car payment this week, or, you know, whatever the case is. But no matter what, we still should have respect for each other as a player.
You got to have it all. You're going to have your competitiveness, but you're also going to have, you know, your grudge matches too. I tell you what, the way he breaks these balls right here, I think that's just. Of course, he runs out every time he shoots too, but Shane's break is just like that. His body and bridge, or whatever it is, some kind of combination. And if you shake hands with Shane, you know as good as I do how long his hands are. You've got long fingers and stuff like that too. But you've like me, you've always hit him with a flat ball. Mm-hmm. You've always hit the ball flat, and it's just like this 10-ball break was developed for his stroke. It's not a power stroke that he hits him with, or he's not turning into him and trying to kill him. He hits him with a stroke break. But I mean, it's a good firm stroke. Don't get me wrong, about 20 miles an hour. But it's just, I don't think I've ever seen anyone with maybe with the exception of Bustamante, that has got that exact break, that lick, I call it, playing this 10-ball that Shane's got.
Yeah. Shane, you know, he's got that hit on the ball that we all just envy.
Yes.
You know, all of us envy it, no matter who you are. And he's got that hit that he can deliver that hit, and he gets a lot of action on the ball. And now that was just a very creative shot.
Yeah,
he just hit right there.
Just whipped it with straight top and let it cut.
Very creative shot.
Yeah.
You know, the Shane, it ain't that Shane hits hits the balls harder than everybody, but he just delivers it consistent.
He don't hit as hard as we do, of course. I mean, we can hit the balls harder, but he hits it, like I said, he hits it basically like a stop shot. It is a shot for him. Yeah. It's not like we grew up learning how to play 9-ball and stuff. Rear back, hit them hard as you can, and try to set the cue ball down in the center of the table. That's not it anymore.
Right. No, this is
it's a shot for him. It really is.
Sure.
I mean, you don't even see his face. You know, when I break the balls or when you break the balls, you can see we're putting something into it.
Yeah.
When he breaks them, I mean, his whiskers don't even shake. It's just another shot for him.
Yeah. It does, and he just has that, you know, that shot down. And,
yes, he
has it down, and you know, he delivers it when he gets to beating on you, he can just continue to deliver it. And of course, we know the firepower he has. And
he really does. He reminds me of the closest thing I've ever seen to Earl. When Earl was in his prime in the mid to late 80s, early 90s and stuff in there. He's really something good. We've not said a whole lot about Hennessy here, and the reason why, if you've noticed, you've not seen him shoot a lot. I just played Shane the match before this right beside on him on this table, and I don't know if any of you guys seen it or whatever, but I had missed one ball. The score was 5-4 me, and I missed one ball, a 7 ball. I changed my mind on it, too, like an idiot, something I know better than to do. But I changed my mind on it, made it 5-5, and then missed a save. He played me safe, and I rolled the ball to play him safe, and he cut it in and run the set out on me. It's the only mistake that I made the whole match. I played like a perfect match against him early in the tournament and beat him. I played a great match on you. But, man, he just keeps coming. He's just one of them guys that just keeps coming and playing this 10 ball. He's just he's a different breed. That's all you can say about it.
He sure is. He's got it rolling right now. And
I mean, I'd like to see Hennessy do real good here. I wish him the very best. I told him to go outside and get him some fresh air and, do what because I try to root for both guys. Whichever one wins right here. But, I mean, we both know that, Hen's got his hands full here for sure.
Yeah, he'll be.
And he wants to win, too, now. I'm telling you right now, there ain't nobody out here that wants to win or will fight like Hennessy will. I mean, he's got it all in him. Like you said, and the maturity, it looks like, has come a long way since he's.
Well, let's hope so. That was the one thing that kind of put a black mark on him a little bit was kind of the attitude and.
I think a lot of that could be being still
young,
young, but he's got his own pool room now and stuff, and he's starting to see what real life's all about instead of just the road life. But look at that. Now he hit those balls when his cue ball goes forward. He let up on them too much there.
He's gonna, so it ain't gonna really cost him because look at the
shot. That's what's so brutal right there. Like, now all of a sudden he did hit him a little bit, nothing went, but now Hennessy don't have a shot. Big difference here if the 3 ball's the 1 ball.
Right.
Move the 3 and the 1 around, and then all of a sudden you got a different game. Hennessy's tic-tac out. Now he's got to push out, and no matter where you push to Shane, you're going to be an underdog.
Sure you are.
Anytime you're rolling out against a top player in the world, you're going to be an underdog.
That's right. That's right. So what do you think about bonus ball?
I'm just like you and Johnny. We're the same thing. We're sitting there talking about our age, and I know it's been the buzz around here all week at your event, is the bonus ball. I'm just like you. I'm so excited and so proud just to be a part of it. Yeah, I mean, it's just unbelievable excitement. Just a lot of you guys out there, I know everybody, the fans and stuff's hearing a lot about bonus ball. And I would like to tell you how to explain it to you to play the game and stuff. Matter of fact, they're playing it out there right now on the front table out there.
Yep,
but
we got the video up playing for the fans to go by and watch, and we have.
That game's going to catch on, Johnny.
There's a team up there.
When people sees this game, it's going to catch on.
I think so. I think it's definitely more fan friendly game.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
It's easier for the general person that don't know a thing about pool to understand, to grasp how it is, because you're shooting colored balls.
Right.
For you people that don't know out there, the balls don't even have numbers on them. We're going to be shooting colored balls and then the black bonus ball. You got a purple, an orange, and a black bonus ball. Very self-explanatory, and I'm excited just to see something new in pool. You agree like I do? We have to have something new.
Yeah, I mean, this is a debate on the internet. I've watched a little bit, and it's a debate. Why do we need something new? I mean, to me, it's pretty easy to figure out that what we're doing is not working. We have a fan base, but it's a small fan base. When you talk about putting numbers into the world,
right? When you talk about the real numbers,
when you talk about the real numbers in the world, where actually the sport could grow and be great for the sponsors, or great for the players, and great for the fans, and everybody involved, you really have to be able to have a fan base, and if you don't, you're not going to make any money.
Well, without fans, it's just like anything else. When you go to a golf event, or you go to those, say, the Falcons game, or no matter what you do, you've got fans yelling, screaming, cheering, or rooting for a team.
Absolutely.
Or even in golf. I mean, it's just without fans, without corporate sponsorship, we're just doomed. I mean, pool, I hate to say it, but we all going to have to agree it's been just labeled as, well, it's unspectator friendly. And every time you see it in a movie or whatever, in a television show or whatever, somebody's been over shooting a ball, boom, they get hit in the head with a pool stick, and that's the image that that pool has been labeled as in America for all these years. Now, for the people that don't know, if they go to England or anywhere in Europe and watch the guys play snooker in the tuxedos, and they got the pari-mutuel betting and this, and Ronnie O'Sullivan walks out and there's 30,000 fans standing there. Even nine-ball in places like China or wherever with Guy Young Kim and stuff. She told Marge and stuff, they have to wear sunglasses and stuff. It's been labeled wrong in the United States to be the game it has. It's never had the credit that it deserves.
Well, it's the thing is, you have, if you don't have something that the fans can enjoy and sit there for an amount of time. Myself, I think bonus ball has a lot of the features. Now, I'm sure it's going to be tweaked. It's going to be tweaked. There's going to be certain things that needs to be changed once we get out there and get to playing it, and all of a sudden, we kind of see, okay, well, look, this is, this doesn't work. Let's try something different. But the overall fundamental of the structure of it, and to me, it's not really. I mean, I think it's a great game myself, but the structure of what they're doing outside of the table. When you're talking about the scoreboard, when you're talking about the time of the match, all of a sudden now, if I want to take my wife to go see a show or a movie, I want to know how long it's going to take. I want to know pretty much how long I'm going to be out there.
Well, you have to. Go out there, everybody's got families and stuff and things to do. Yeah. You got to go to work the next morning. You can't go and guess at something that might last 2 hours or might last 8.
Well, the thing is, we have to kid. We can't kid ourselves. This is entertainment.
Yeah.
In order to have the fans,
for our fans,
sure.
It's entertainment.
In order to have the fans to sit here and watch, and pay money to watch, they better be entertained.
Or they're not going to come back.
They're not going to come back. If somebody comes along and all of a sudden they say, okay, well, look, what are we going to do tonight? Okay, we got this pool on. We can watch that. We got a movie. We can watch that. We can go to a football game. We can do that. So what you have to do is first thing, they better know that they're going to be entertained, and in order to
that's the break
stay
there. Whether anything goes or not, they're out there, and they made the four-wheeler.
Yeah.
They're out there is what separates him right there.
Sure.
What makes him so hard to beat playing this game.
Yeah. Well, this match is getting away from John now. It's it's just Shane's doing what he needs to do.
I think Kiamko's going to have, if it goes like it's going right now, and say he beats Jonathan. Really, I mean, you got Kiamko. Warren runs out as good as he does.
Sure, he does.
Warren's not going to miss any balls, but he can't fade this right here.
No.
He cannot. It's just hard. He can't stop this right here.
Yeah, this is just a runaway train. It's tough to stop.
And he knows how to let it go too. He don't pull it off the tracks. When his train starts rolling, he don't come off the tracks.
No, not at all. No.
Attack him though, Shannon.
You got to attack him. You have to fight the guy.
Well, you're gonna have you have to go toe to toe with him.
You must beat him.
Yeah.
If you're waiting on Shane Van Boening to beat himself, or if you're waiting on you to beat yourself, any of the top players, period.
Right.
There's a certain group of top players that if you're sitting there and you're hoping, well, maybe he'll miss or maybe this will happen. If you've got that demeanor even before you lag, you're done.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to take it. It's just that it's the only way you win. But I think that's what makes champions champions.
Well, it's just like anything. It's just like, when Tiger Woods was at his best, when he got ready to win a tournament, he won it.
Yeah, he just
that
won
was
it.
just the way it was. He was going to make birdie when it come time to, or he was going to hit that incredible shot when it come time to, or he was just going to
5-iron to a tight pin.
Yeah, whatever needs to be done.
Right.
Just like Michael Jordan when he was on. When the game got on the line, you give him the ball.
And he made it.
He may not have a plan what he's going to do, but he figured out what to do.
Instantly, with seconds.
Right then.
That's another thing with the bonus ball I'm excited about is there'll be a shot clock. We're going to play in 4 quarters. I mean, I hope there's a lot. I think somebody just said, Alvin just said we had almost 1,000 spectators on here right now, people in the chat and stuff like that. I really want you guys to pay attention, guys. You got all the top players. It's just this simple. All the top players in the world are getting ready to change our lives over this game. So we definitely need your all support. Give us a fighting chance. Check out the game. I really think y'all will like what you've got to see. I mean, like right here, Shane's dressed good and everything. We're all dressed good, like golfers and this, that, and other. But now we're going to have jerseys. There's just going to be, you got a team to root for now. I mean, it's a team sport now.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody's going to have their favorite player. Like, I mean, everybody loved the Bulls when Michael Jordan was hot, but Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan. Scottie Pippen was Scottie Pippen.
All right.
Well, guys, welcome to the SVB show, because that's what it is right now.
That's right.
I was just a part of it myself. Apparently either.
Week, the first announcement was the video. And I think it shouldn't be too long before you'll see the new the announcement of the captains and the team names, team logos. That should be pretty soon. And
I'm going to announce one. My captain's sitting right here beside of me commentating right now. The captain of the Atlanta Scorpions. That would be Mr. Johnny Archer. And I tell you what, cuz we've talked like this a bunch of times, and it's not just because we're sitting here on camera or whatever. It really means a lot to me that you give me that call and ask me to be part of it.
Not a problem at all.
I'll be all right. I mean, just
hold your hand up. That's all I say. I'll fire you just as soon as you come, just like me. If I don't hold it up, fire me, please.
We're a little old, but sometimes you can still. We not forgot where the pocket. We don't have the Alzheimer's disease yet. We still know where the pockets are at. We're not going to move the pockets.
You don't have to.
Well, I leave all of that totally up to Johnny and everything, because as far as the last thing I want to get into with it at all is politics. We need to get this game off the ground and get where everybody's watching it, where political stuff really matters then.
Yeah.
Oh. Boy, Johnny, I'm tired. I ain't going to lie. Whew. Been a long
I don't think that's the right score. Well, I think Alvin missed a score here, I think. Ain't it 7?
Alvin, can we get a score update?
Yeah, I'll get that in a second.
Yeah, 7-2.
I think it's 7-2 is what the score is, guys. I'm not 1,000% for sure because Alvin just readjusted all these cameras. I'll tell you what they do. I will give Inside Pool a lot of credit. They do a great job on this stream.
They do, and the streamlining. I know Alvin just told me that they would probably be interested in doing a live stream with the bonus ball. You know, like Shannon said, that's for the other powers to be.
Right.
To decide things like that. Really what we want to do is just get our team going and do what we do.
That's
playing.
That's like asking Mickelson and Tiger who's going to cover it, sports, I mean, the television this week.
Yeah.
That's out of our hands.
No, and you know, it's like anything. Them guys are the smart ones. They know what they're doing. They know what they need. And, you know, they know they need us to, you know, the best in the sport to make this work. They need the fans, you know, to support it and, you know, be excited about it and watch.
Well, it
you know,
takes
they
the
need
whole picture.
Yeah, they need a TV crew to sit there and do the right coverage and make it exciting for people to watch.
You can't work a puzzle if you're missing 2 or 3 pieces.
No, that's
right. It don't look right.
You know, and it's like anything. We don't know what's going to happen in the end of the day, but I do know that, you know, the spectator end of it needs to be more exciting. No matter what, it needs to be more exciting. It needs to be where we can all kind of enjoy watching and be you know, excited to watch for a couple hours there or however long, you know, it takes.
We're at
7-2. We got an update here. Yes, sir.
Go back to that chat. There's something there I want.
You know, you're going to have, you know,
As far as
you know,
like right here, somebody just says immediately on their negativity that bonus ball won't last. It needs to be an established game. Well, the established games that we've had in the country for the last 100 years are not working.
well, the thing is, you know, when 9-ball or 8-ball or, you know, 1-pocket or snooker, before they had to start somewhere to get established.
Correct.
You know, they had to be a guy to come along, or a woman, or whoever the case is, and said, "Man, I got this new game. Let's see if this is going to work." 9-ball didn't invent itself.
Right.
You know, straight pool didn't invent itself. Somebody came along and invented it, and said, you know, this is what we need to play. And in order to get established, you have to start. And yeah, there's going to be fans out there that don't want to see a new game. You know, they like what's going on. There's going to be players that don't want to play a new game.
Right.
They like what's going on.
Well, these people I see on the chat right now, they're asking us, is this something that fans can play and fans can participate in? And by the way, that is 100%
Absolutely.
yes.
It is going to be.
There's a lot of announcements that's not been made yet that you're going to see a lot. You're going to see, believe me, if it's not for the amateurs in anything, you're doomed.
Sure.
So for sure, the biggest thing going is whether we got to get the spectators and the amateurs and the amateur players involved in it. Without that base, we're climbing a mountain with no top.
Well, the thing I seen one comment was talking about the game's too confusing. The thing is, when you started playing 8-ball, think back. The first time you ever played a game of 8-ball, and you didn't really know what was going on. I'm sure it was pretty confusing then.
Well, sure it was to
when you got all them balls out there and didn't really know what you were doing.
Bonus ball's not confusing.
You know, people, you know, and it's going to be, yeah, it's just different.
You're not going to learn it in 30 minutes by watching one thing of it on TV.
No, it ain't self-explanatory, but you know, it's not going to be as confusing as everybody is making out. Well, I say everybody. I shouldn't say everybody. That's not true. But we do understand it's new. You know, it's a different game. It's, you know, different rules. You know, but the pro side of it is so difficult to play.
There's different versions.
It's going to be different versions. There's going to be an amateur side that is much easier to play.
Right.
And then there's going to be a pro side that's the most difficult to play.
Well, it's like golf. It's just like, but we go back to the golf reference again. The amateurs play from 5,800 yards. The pros now are playing from courses it's almost 8,000.
Yeah, and it's just if you play this game for a living, there's no reason why it shouldn't be very difficult to play.
Oh yeah, if it
we
looked
do.
real easy, I mean again we would all be Tiger Woods.
Apple, put up a couple of chats on there again.
Fix it?
Yeah, just.
Yeah,
and I appreciate. I definitely appreciate all the, comments, and whether negative or not. I don't think right now anything is negative because we don't know what the game is going to do. It's new. We all are kind of new at this, and so we have to just. To me, well, we don't have to if you don't want to, but give it a chance. It may be the most exciting thing you've ever watched. It may be the most exciting pool game you ever played. You just don't know.
It's hard to knock it till you try it.
No, and it could, if at the end of the day, if we get people watching and they're very excited about it, it's fun to play, it's exciting to watch the players play, then it's better for the sport. It's much better. You get to see more pool. You get to see more top players playing. The players, there's more venues, more events. So, just give it a chance. That's if somebody asked me, look at this shot he just made right here. That was
That's probably one of the only mistakes he's made in the last 3 hours. But it could be a big one. It only takes one to turn this stuff around.
It don't take much. Jonathan's such a such a great player. You know, it could be.
He's a rhythm player too. One little spark like this could change the whole set.
You know, there's a good comment. How did I think Wayne Kane did? Wayne Kane, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Did in my tournament. He's a first of all, he's an asset to have in a tournament.
Oh yeah, it's the first time I'd ever seen him.
Guy,
and watched him play. Wow, what a talent!
You know, great talent. Loves the game. He sat there and just watches. You know, he watches guys play, and you know, he just really, you know, he's a great asset to watch, and he's fun to watch too. He's exciting. So yes, I think he was an asset in the tournament. I think he done very well.
Oh, he sure did.
You know, first time in the country. So
for some of y'all making compliments on there about my play this weekend, I really do appreciate it. I put a few posts and stuff on Facebook, and the outpouring of support that I got was just unbelievable. I really do appreciate it, and like I said, I mean, I give it all I had. I really didn't make any mistakes today. I missed one ball against Shane and one safety, and the score was 5-5, and because I missed a safety, I never shot again. So, I mean, what you going to do? I mean, it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
When you play the best players in the world, that's what I had a few good players ask me around here, well, what separates you guys? Well, just stuff like that. I mean, I guess it's called getting your hide tanned or whatever, but I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, your mistakes get compounded out here, period. When you're playing the best players in the world, any little flaw you have will show up at maximum potential. And Hennessy get a shot. He made a ball. The one looks like it might go, but then the two's tied up below the 10 with no way to get to it.
Yeah, he's in trouble here as far as a run out. That's no good here.
I really thought Johnny was going to beat you at the beginning of the match, Shannon.
Dobie put it down on him. He put the hammer down on me.
Ooh. Anytime you play this guy right here beside of me, believe me, I've been fighting this guy right here with pizza. We have fought everywhere in the world you can fight. Golf courses. Oh, what some stories we got there. But all I got to say about Mr. Arch is what a class act. And without me saying that, the rest of the pool world knows that. Everybody knows about Johnny, what a person he is.
Oof, look at this. He just fired this ball in, but that didn't do him no good.
Well, he sure was firing at his hole, though. I like the way he shot it. He's not laying down trying to die.
Yeah.
He's like, what he was trying to do, you know, as good as that.
Yeah, he's trying to hook it down.
And come all the way back over there. But, I mean, just to be down 7-3, I think is the score, isn't it?
It's
7-3. I don't believe it's 8-3. I think it's
8-3. I swear he ran a rack in like 5 seconds.
It's either 7-3.
No, it is 8. I see it on the score there.
Is it 8?
Yep, it's 8.
I'm blocked by the thing right here.
Yep, it's 8.
Even though you're down 8-3 like that, and look at this. Look, hey, boy, he hit this ball perfect. God, Johnny, you can't tell me the same thing. How many times have you been in this spot right here and felt like you might not even shoot again?
Oh, it could
Well, it just, like I said again, there we go. It just happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, hundreds of times stuff like this happens to you throughout your career. And that's what I mean by getting a tough hide.
I wonder how he kicked this ball here. If he just misses it, come up under it, he can get away with it. If he goes 2 rails up under it, he just went into it.
He just wanted to make
by hitting it into it.
Just wanted to make sure you don't give up ball in hand, though.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know. From right there, ball in hand would be just as good.
Yeah, same thing.
I mean, well, he left it a little tricky here. You know,
well, the 7's got the pocket block for the 3, so he's going to have to try to kill it. I believe he can kill his ball. Can he? He
probably can. Yeah.
Boy, Johnny, you've had a big, busy week, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been a
pretty tough
one.
Pretty tough to run an event, host an event, get all your ducks in a row, your staff. You've got the pool room here and everything like that, and then get up and try to play. That's tough.
Yeah, you know what? Tough. I played okay. I didn't play. I made some mistakes a couple times here and there, but I played okay.
You're also human too. I mean, like it ain't like you had extra pressure.
Yeah.
Like right now, I can tell you this much. When Shane gets ready after this match, nobody's going to come up and tell him that they need 5s and 10s in the drawer. Or need 30 cases of Bud Light, or the hamburger meat's getting low.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
No, they tell my wife that. She takes care of that one.
Mel does?
Yeah, she does. When they need something.
You have to talk to the mic if you got it. They can't hear you. Say anything.
Mel had on the red Dorothy slippers last night. Thought we was in Wizard of Oz.
I'm in Dorothy. Don't worry about that.
She's had him a couple toddies. Ain't you, Dovey?
One.
You just had
2
one?
now. Well, I just got done
Oh,
playing.
you ain't even.
I got
you
done
ain't
playing
even.
30
You
minutes
ain't
ago.
even really got going good yet, then. Huh?
That's a great
Dobie.
name. That's a real nice name.
You like that name?
Yeah, that's cute.
Dobie? You don't even know what that means, do you?
It's short
I don't
version of
either.
Dobie. It's Southernese for Dobie. Hillbilly. Dobie. Dobie, 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 Dobie.
Look at him.
Dobie, Dobie,
He told me.
Uh-oh.
Ian did say
He
something
done,
funny
he done-
earlier. He said, in case you know anybody's got 3 fingers, I'll try them some.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
His pool room's doing good, I think, over in Manchester. He says it's doing real good. That's good for him. I'm glad. That's the one thing that does bother me about pool players is jealousy and stuff like that. Man, if a guy does good, God bless him, his family, everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
I want to see everybody do good.
Yeah.
But these guys, just any time that something might be go right because something's going wrong in their life, they want to try to bring everybody down.
Yeah.
Why not let everybody be positive? I mean, God knows that I'm not in the very best mood right here. I'm not getting ready to go out there and pick flowers after I just got barbecued like that. But, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and be a hater either.
Got to play this ball a little different here now. He's got to go rail first, I think.
If he can get the bottom left of the cue ball, he might be able to stun it straight up. It looks like
Yeah,
he's got a flat-
okay.
he's got
Yeah,
a
he
flat
can. Yeah, he
bridge.
can. He can bridge it.
Got
Yeah,
a flat bridge.
he's okay. Yeah. He tried to call me too. No, so-
My phone go off?
no, I didn't. I don't know.
It didn't go off.
Give him a shot. I'd like to see him make a little run right here. If he wants to run about 3 or 4 racks right here, it can get interesting.
I mean, Dobie, you got a drink?
No, I didn't get one.
I mean, got the hen pecking right
You're the
here.
only one sitting up here drinking.
Dobie will step out once in a while with that drinking, ain't he?
No.
Dobie won't
this ain't
step
no
out,
good.
will
Did
he?
you get- Did you get there?
Huh? Will you step out if you have a couple toddies?
You're the one toddying right now. They can tell, but listen, you talk. That's awful.
Love you being here. Appreciate it. Dobie, you ain't gonna step out there at bonus ball, are you?
Oh God! Don't
It's gonna
start
be
that.
when the
making
doggone match
you're
is
gonna make
over.
everybody here think that I'm some kind of idiot or something. God, don't make me sound bad here. I said praise you and you own me. That's how it's got hijacked. You better hope I don't step out. I'm on your team.
You
What about
better-
Big Den? I hope Big Den's listening here. Our other teammate.
Big D.
That's Big
Where's
D.
Big D?
Where,
Yeah, that's right. Other team,
Our
Dennis
other
Hatch.
teammate, yeah, he's pouring concrete right now.
Yeah, Dennis Hatch. He'll step out a little bit once in a while too, won't he?
Yeah,
on
Dennis,
that, on
our
that toddy.
other teammate, I'm sure a lot of y'all heard of him, the Hatchet Man. That guy's up there pouring concrete, won't even talk to us. Mad.
Yeah, sure won't now. But he said he's ready for bonus ball.
Dennis Hatch is ready
He
for anything.
sure is. I'm gonna
anytime.
tell you what,
Somebody
Nick.
reach and grab him if they don't think he ain't ready.
Yeah, when he gets out there, I tell you what,
He's not the guy you just want to aggravate at the morning time to play.
no, not. Oh, ooh, that's it. No, not at all. And Dennis is.
I tell you what, I can't wait for is when we all get up in the morning, because I guess we're going to be living together. We pretty well have to the first
Yeah.
year or so like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It's when we get up or something, and you do something stupid, he gets ill at you and body slams you into the mattress. That's what the
Yeah, right. I'll put a
Now, what you
forearm
gonna do
on
to
him.
Dennis? You could
Man, I'll
you could
whip
hit him with the
him.
driver and bother him.
You don't understand what I really got. I got some of that kung fu stuff.
Kung fu stuff.
Yeah.
What's it called? Lo mein.
Like, man, is that what we got, Dobie?
You guys don't know nothing about pool. Why are you up here commentating?
Man, what are you talking about? We drinking and having a party up here.
Having some toddies.
We having us a toddy up here.
Tennessee from Hennessy, it said. They got that backwards. Should be Hennessy.
I tell you
from
what, you got a
Tennessee.
big old head, ain't you?
Huh?
You ever notice that? The circumference of your head?
The circumference of my head.
Yeah, I'd like to how much space it takes
For what?
for your head to like exist.
Oh, well, God, am I? Be
I'm
quiet.
just
Man, we
saying-
commentate the match. What
I
you
know,
doing
but
here?
well, he's running out. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying, you kind of, some. I mean,
Guys, I'm sorry. I apologize to our fans. We're sitting here. I'm trying to actually do this correctly. It's Johnny's tournament. He's sitting here being a moron kid like he's
yeah, I
always
know,
done.
Shannon.
Y'all probably
Yeah.
getting some good laughs, so.
Boy, I tell you
got
what,
this
though,
idiot right here.
Dennis has got a big mallet head too. Now he's got
Dennis
a big one.
Dennis got a head like a water ball.
He does, don't he?
Oh my God! But he wears a 7X and a hat.
He does. Look like a head on him like a jukebox.
That's JR.
Somebody said this is hilarious. I guess we're entertaining anyway.
You know who else got a big head that's probably close is Mike DeShane.
I'm
going to tell you what now. Mike DeShane, I've sat there and looked at him, and they were standing next to Justin from Tar.
Quiet. He might be on here listed.
Well, he knows. But if Justin from Tar was on there, and they were standing there, and then they had somebody like, I can't remember who it was. It was Shane or somebody just normal, like sitting there, right? And you looked, and I'm talking about, they just had absolutely three of the biggest heads I ever seen together. And,
uh-oh, look here now. They could be life.
Watermelon head.
DeShane does have a big old noggin. You're right.
Stewie.
You know who I seen the other day, and I forgot how big a hit? Reed Pierce.
Where'd you say Reed at? You go,
I was in Jackson.
You went to Jackson?
I was in Jackson.
Well, they say his place is doing real well. I heard it was really knocking them down. I'm proud of Reed, too. There's another guy that has as much talent as anybody.
Got voted best stake in Jackson 2 years in a row.
What a great player he and that's what's sad about pool, guys, is here is one of the most fierce competitors that they've ever been and had to quit pool because he couldn't make a living doing it. Same thing like with me. I mean, I'm proud of our tour. Me and Marge has built this tour, and we've worked our asses off at it to where, in my opinion, and most people's opinion, it's the most successful weekly running, most events, most competitors per year of any tour in the country. But there's a lot goes on behind the scenes that you don't know. But what other people don't realize is that, well, a lot of people do from seeing me play and stuff that I finally get out to play again, is that what you have to sacrifice, you have to give away your dream. Like you just said, like Shane's doing right now, he wants to play. Well, I want to play.
Sure.
You want to play.
That's all we all want to do.
But because we want to play, it won't pay our bills. So you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Okay, while we got a little break here, let's give a couple of the sponsors some plugs here. Scorpion Q's, you know, is definitely one of my favorites, as you know. Been with them for a while. Been behind me for a good while. Kathy and
great
Eric,
people.
Great ambassador of the sport.
Championship cloth. I met with Mike last night. He came up and introduced himself to me and asked me how I liked the cloth. I told him I thought it played great. This table here is really playing better by far than any other table. I don't know if it's because of the heat or what it is,
make it play
dry or whatever.
Make it play good.
This table here is playing good.
Yeah, it's you know, Championship Cloth is, you know, definitely trying to break into the commercial side of things a little bit. They're sponsoring. They're putting money up. You know, they're getting their name out there a little more. I think you're going to see a good bit more Championship Cloth here.
We done a hell of a job. I was very impressed with him. We didn't talk. Me and Mike only spoke like maybe 10 minutes last night, and before we even got through the conversation, we was already talking about planning a fishing trip. So that's my kind of people there. I mean, I really enjoyed everything he had to say. It wasn't just like me, and I. He asked about the cloth. I told him exactly what I thought about it. And then the cloth has performed flawless this week.
Sure.
This cloth has performed beyond most people's expectations.
Okay.
It just takes a second. Me and Johnny's a little slow, but Inside Pool Magazine, Dragon Promotions, the whole 9 yards. Everybody that's involved in this event. Again, what we go right back to is it takes the whole picture to make. There's more behind the scenes of what people see.
That's right. And it's, you know, it's all.
None of this stream here wouldn't be possible without Inside Pool Magazine.
Right. That's right. They're all here. You got
the main man right here, Alvin, working his butt off. But the week before this, they done the same thing at my tour championship at Michael's in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh yeah.
He'd done this same identical thing all by himself, working his.
This right there transforms this whole. Took my office and he has transformed.
Looks like NASA up here, just like it did up there.
It is. There is doggone wires going everywhere in this place.
Oh, I love you guys and all my pool family. So.
Well, you do a great job. I'll tell you one thing, and you're one that never gets any credit because you are 100% behind the scenes. But
right.
All you fans, Alvin Nelson, believe what I'm telling you. There's the one that needs to get the true applause for anybody that's getting to sweat this JA Classic here.
Yeah.
Well, the banners look good. Championship cloth. Johnny
Ozone Billiards is another sponsor right there. Ozone Billiards.
Right
you have, Steve Florentine Q's. And Steve, if I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry. All I know is his Ranger Steve. I went, at Fat Boy Productions. We all know he's a good buddy of mine.
Fat Boy.
What's Eric. He's a sponsor here. So If I left any of them out, I'm sorry.
And by the way, here comes Hennessy.
Yep, he's right there at 8-5. You know, and you know, a little story about Ranger Steve. He, you know, he's Army Ranger, so he teaches. He has they have an Army base here in Florida, and the Ranger base, and they go there, and you know, he takes me out there and shows me the base and all the Army Rangers out there, and they're teaching these kids.
Did you think about doing any Ranger training or anything?
He had me shooting a machine gun on the ground.
That's fun. That ain't no training.
He set up his class. You know, he was the Mac Daddy out there. You know, he was the one. Whenever he walked around, they said, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What do you need?" So you know, he had all that going, and you could see them all over there cleaning the guns. It was a cleaning deal. He had it was just all kinds of stuff.
He learn you how to strip a AR-15 or anything like that.
Don't really know what that is, but I assume that's a gun.
That's a gun, John.
Don't know a whole lot about an AR-15 and don't really care because me and guns.
M16s, AR-15s. It was pretty funny. A bunch of people was calling me Thursday night before the tournament started on Friday, and I couldn't answer the phone. They said, "Why?" I was at a deer stand at 7 o'clock on Thursday night.
You was?
Really was. I let Bambi walk too, just because I didn't want to go to the processor.
You did?
Had to be here and play a billiard tournament.
Shannon, you don't know what the hell you doing with no damn shooting no gun. You about an idiot.
Thanks. That's really cute. SD knows his weaponry. Sure do. Whoever said that.
SD.
Yeah,
Johnny
he really knows
Johnny
what to do.
don't know the difference between a gun and a water pistol.
No, I really don't. No.
Hey, K-Town. Glad to see you on there, buddy. You need to learn JA. Yeah, I do need to learn JA. Start him off like a 12 gauge.
I really,
with some
right
double
now,
alt bucket
what I
and
need you to learn is how to make them bonus balls. And,
I'll be
you
all
know,
right.
make that, and then we do an A-OK.
It's a lot of banking and kicking in bonus ball, so this is the guy.
Sure do hope
Yeah,
so.
Shannon don't really know
pocket
nothing
knowledge.
about all that stuff. I
One
mean,
pocket
you know, that's just the way it is with him.
You need to put
No.
your shoes back on. Your feet stink.
They do, really? No, these socks, I think they're a little bit old. They do worn and you know, yeah, they got a little
Shoot.
funkiness to them, just a little bit. But, you know, that's the way it is.
Guys, we could have a match here. Hennessy starting to chalk that cue fast. If he gets out here, we've got a match.
Sure
I'm rooting
is.
for him to get out, too. I really am. I hope he does well. A lot of heat on him right now because you know there's
Oh,
no...
he hit that ball nice.
Did he really?
I'm
He
gonna
just-
tell you what
just
now.
pured
He
it.
hit that ball. That
It's
was
just
that was
pure
not an
as you
easy
could
shot.
pure it.
Yeah,
It looked easy to shoot it straight in and draw it straight back. It really,
that's all.
It really ain't that easy, is it, Jay?
No, it really ain't. Not when you're out there hitting them.
Daniel, you got you a new SIG? What caliber? 45? You surely didn't buy no little scared 9mm, did you? I bet you bought a 40. Johnny, do you even think all the pool halls will go smoke free?
I think that's the way we're all going.
And eventually
yep.
it will be.
I mean, we're one of the last ones around Atlanta.
You bought a 9mm, Daniel. I'm disappointed in you. What you gonna do with that? Squirrel hunt? Somebody already got a 40. Watch them truck P229. Everybody's talking about it now. That's a good caliber and a good model number. 229 is. Hey, go easy on the 9mm. Y'all carry them. They don't make but one gun, guys. Buy you a 45. You ain't gotta have nothing else. If you was to have to get into it with somebody, you shoot them in the thumb and turn them a backflip. I bought a slingshot, somebody said. That's good. That'll do real good for you in a home invasion.
Man, yeah, you know, I was just sitting here. I thought I was country. You really don't know what people don't understand what you're saying.
Well, I'm carrying on a pretty good conversation here. You can't even read it. At least I can talk.
You don't. People don't understand what you're saying. You don't even. The words don't go together right. Do you understand? I'm saying I'm Southern too, and I don't understand half what you're saying.
LOL. Look at the. That's pretty funny.
I just don't understand how.
Johnny, you're from Metter, Georgia. Now, how you going to tell me that you can't understand what I'm saying?
First of all, I'm not from Metter,
Twin
Georgia.
Cities or wherever it's at.
First of all, I'm not from Twin Cities. See, you just said
It probably ain't
two. You
even
just
on the
said
map,
two
is it?
cities, and neither one was right. Twin City.
Excuse
Twin
me. Oh, yeah.
City.
Oh, yeah.
Twin City came about because there was 2 cities that was separated by a railroad track.
That's really towns, aren't they? It shouldn't even be called a city.
Cities, towns, whatever, country bumpkin cities, whatever you want to call them. You know, you got Graymont and you got Summit. Okay, so whenever the railroad track got picked up and they took it out back in the whatever year it was, 30s, 40s, or whatever it is, then they joined them. They called them Twin Cities. I tell you what, have another drink. Have another drink, Shannon.
Y'all can tell Johnny's had one. Listen at him.
If you guys only knew what's in this drink right here. Hi.
Look at Hennessy.
And I'm served by the prettiest women besides my wife.
Look at Hen. Hen's starting to do the fast walk, the quick chalk. I'm telling you. Be careful,
I'm getting
guys.
my curl. Oh, Lord. Boy, is that, do I take that good or do I take that bad?
Here comes Hen.
All right, we got a ball game 8-6.
We got action here, boys.
I'll tell you, another rack 8-7 is really
8-7 is a complete different ball game.
Yeah, we got action.
Anything could happen. I can't hold it. I got to pee. There is no holding it right now.
Where are you going?
Are we going to do the finals or not?
I'm gonna sit down there with championship.
I'm do it by myself then. With Mike?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down there with him.
Well, I'm signing out then.
Right now?
Just go pee real quick and come back. It's going to be over with.
If it ain't.
Man, go down there and take your big butt down there and pee or something. Hell's wrong with you?
It will be.
I'm not dipping out. I just got to pee.
Hen. He keeps calling him hen. That's a
Hen?
That's a chicken, ain't it?
Hen. Hen's coming at you. All right, the less exciting myself is here. I'm having myself a scorpion, a little toddy.
You know it. You know it.
I'm not Dobie, but, you know. All right, Hennessy on the claw.
You know why I call him Dobie? He don't even know how I come up with it. And I come up with that name for him. Because he looks like Pillsbury Doughboy.
Doughboy. Dobie.
So I call him Dobie. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Score, please. It is 8-6.
All right, let's
We
fix
need
it
an
up.
update on the score here,
I'm working
Mr.
on it.
Alvin.
I'm working on it.
Work your magic with this pewter.
Got it. Pewter time.
Yeah.
So, and if you're just joining us, we are here at Marietta Billiard Club, Johnny Archer's nest, home pool room, and practice area.
Come by and see us when you're around town. It is a very nice place.
The highways around here, how do they get here? It's right off 75, basically.
Oh, I think he
75
just.
south. Nice.
no,
he
he
got
made
that
a
wing
ball.
ball check.
He's gonna have to kick the one in, I believe. Oh no, he can't even get to it. Nope.
You're at exit 29 off 79, I believe. 75. No, what?
No, it ain't exit 29.
No.
It's two.
Yeah, it's in the 200s, right?
Yeah, around about 265, I believe, something like that. It's not a real
North of Atlanta.
perfect, even though the.
It's so easy to find, though.
He is kicking to this ball.
It's very, very easy to find. If you're traveling down 75 to Florida or anywhere, make sure you stop by Marietta Billiard Club. You've watched these videos now, you enjoyed it, so stop by and have a drink or two or have some food.
The actual Interstate 75 goes over our parking lot.
Nice.
So if you travel 75 north, you know, outside of Atlanta, or you're coming from Tennessee going 75 south, you actually go over our parking lot.
Well, I would like all the streamers out there to please stop by and let Johnny know you enjoyed the stream, and they were a big help to Inside Pool, so make sure you stop by. And
He had a nice shot there. This ball gets, what a nice shot. What a wonderful shot that was.
somebody's watching from Argentina.
Argentina.
Saying hi to Johnny.
Y'all speak English over there in Argentina?
How far from Savannah?
They sure do.
Asking.
They're wonderful. I know a couple guys from Argentina. Super nice people.
Yes.
Very good players. Yep.
You're like 4 hours from Savannah.
It's
aren't
8-6. Yeah, we got to do an update on the score here.
Thought I did it. There it is. Okay.
Okay.
Lots to look at here.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yep, 4 hours from Savannah. That's exactly right. We have, yes, about 4 hours from Savannah.
Just go.
I need another drink now. Is that funny?
Go towards.
Am I talking too much? If I am, then y'all just tell me, and then I'll shut up and won't say a whole lot. Y'all let me know.
No way.
If I'm rambling on too much.
We're learning all about the comeback here, and you know you've had some super comebacks yourself. I've seen so. The comeback mentality. What do you do when you're sitting there in your chair and there's Shane just running out on you? You've beat him recently. You know, you've had to deal with Shane Van Boening jumping up on you big time.
Well,
how do you not crack in that?
Well,
he's just pounding and destroying you.
I think what you do is, right now, this is the one. This is the one part of the game. I think one rule that I think bonus ball is gonna excel in, and the game that we're going to be playing is alternate break, and it's going to be the break and shoot rule. You don't have to make a ball on the break to continue to shoot. So everybody gets to play.
I noticed that.
Everybody gets to play.
So you can't wing ball the death out of somebody, or you can't just.
Well, you got to remember the luckiest shot on the whole table is to break.
Yeah.
You don't. You can't consistently make a ball at times, and if another guy is and he's not, it's really a luck and the lucky part of getting shots.
There's collisions. There's things that happen.
Yeah. But I tell you what, we have got a serious match on our hands right here, boys. This looks like there's no reason why it shouldn't be 8-7 now.
Amazing. I thought Shane was going to run him over.
Well, the thing is, basically, John, Pinegar's doing what Shane's doing him. He's doing it right back.
Yeah, see how steady his follow-through is, man? It's just, he's so rock solid. He doesn't hardly move at all. He's great.
Yep, very good player.
I'm sure he's...
yes, this is for third place. The loser here gets third, and the winner gets on into the finals to play a one-set race to 11 with Warren Kiamko, who won the winner's side. So he's the kind of catbird right now, sitting in the catbird seat, is Warren. So that's exactly right. Shane has been sitting for a good while. So
sure has.
It'll be interesting to see, if he gets a shot.
Well, we're pushing 900 viewers right now, so that's pretty strong. Appreciate everybody being out there. And like, I was wanting you guys to mention, and I'm glad I got to hop in on the chat here. You guys were talking about bonus ball. That would be great if, we do all these traveling shows. Once bonus ball gets established, I'd love to do one of these streams with bonus ball, one of our video tournament. That'd be great. Hopefully. Well,
like I said, that's that's for the powers to be to decide things like that. But I know. Oh, here we go. Here.
I know you'll put in the good word for us, Johnny.
I will recommend you guys. There's no reason for that. Oh, that was not what he wanted. He mishit that rack. Yeah.
Wow, that's Scorpion.
He mishit that rack. Yep. That was, he didn't hit him that square.
Yeah, I've heard that. In 10 ball, you got to hit him perfectly square.
Yeah. So this was definitely a good shot that Shane wanted. He's been sitting a while now. He gets to come in his ball in hand.
Yeah, definitely.
So he gets to move. He gets to start with a very easy shot. He don't have to beat, Jonathan to the shot or anything. He gets to start with ball in hand. So that's very important. Now he takes a big breath of fresh air.
Yep, he's standing over by that Ozone Billiards sign. We want to thank them for their support of the tournament, ozonebilliards.com. Please visit their website and let them know you saw the stream and appreciate the tournament and their support of it.
That's right. That's right.
That's it, man. So here we are. I guess Shane's going to take himself a little break. And just like Shannon was talking about, Shane's straight and true. The guy's doesn't have any bad habits. He practices late into the night. That's the sign of the best players, man. The guys that stay. And Johnny, you're probably a little bit beyond needing to do that, but guys like Shane that are coming up.
We all need to practice. Never kid yourself to think the guys don't need to practice. I don't practice enough. I've been pretty fortunate that I don't have to.
You don't. You're so good, man. You already know.
No, that's not true. It's just I don't have to put the hours in. Now, if I did put the hours in, I'd probably play better. But myself, I've been pretty fortunate over the years not to have to put so much hours in.
Well, you already did all that when you were coming up, right? Back in
Well,
the day.
oh, yes,
You were like Shane. You lived at the table. You were there 8 hours a day or more. Ate dinner there, everything.
That's right. That's exactly right.
You know, got up to go use the telephone, the spinner dial telephone every once in a while.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember all that.
So you did all this stuff that Shane's doing right now. So, and you know, like I said, I'm not just talking at you like this because you're sitting next to me. People that have seen the streams and they know that I consider you the best player in the world. So,
well, I appreciate it.
I definitely, I've seen enough matches and did enough commentary and sat through hours and hours of watching you play over and over and over. And man, you just, I'd never bet against you. And I can see Shane reminds me of you too when he, you know, some of the older videos and stuff that I seen, just running, I just beating up on everybody. And guys like you and Earl, and I think are really influenced Shane.
That's right.
So, and that's awesome. And you had your influences, I'm sure. Favorite players when you were in Shane's position, some of the older guys.
That's right.
That you were intimidated probably playing. And
Oh, always.
You're like, man, this guy's like my hero, you know. That's awesome. What a great family we have, the Poole family. When was the last time that you played a good? Last time you played with a good cue?
I play with a good cue now. You know, it's what I'm used to, and I play with a. Uh-oh. We can't help but hear Shannon coming.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got Dobie. Dobie's coming back.
Some kind of noise is.
Oh, Lord Almighty! Now we got the Rocket. Rodney Morris. He is the man. I tell you one thing. I still don't. You know what? I still don't know who's got the biggest head, him or Dennis. I'm not gonna lie. Rodney had a big old mallet head too. Now.
Oh no, Dennis has got.
Dennis does. Yeah. Does he really? Dennis got a big head. Rodney got a big head. You do too.
What about you?
But you know what? Your head don't fit the shape of your body very good. Your head it's not proportioned right. Rodney's he's got a big body and his head fits right. Yours is kind of, it just looks like a.
But what about that beak you got there? Now, if you're gonna get on people,
the nose is big.
It's a good thing.
You really think so?
It's a good thing you never had a dope habit. You do 2,000 per nostril.
Let me ask you a question. Who do you think actually nose fits their face better, mine or Nick's? The actual nose. I got a long face. My nose is long.
Nick's got a pretty good sized nostril.
No, but I'm saying his just looks like somebody hit him, broke his nose, and the swelling never went down.
Oh,
you ever noticed that?
Poor Nicky V.
Huh?
Poor Nicky V.
I'm just telling you. I travel.
Hennessy had a chance this match.
He did. He scratched on the break. Yep. This match is adios, amigos. Great shooting. Hennessy. I know.
I tell you what, he's proud. I guarantee he's like me. I mean, you know, it hurts when you get right here to the end. You want to win, but yeah, you ain't gonna win them all. It's that simple.
That's right.
All right, guys. Well, for you spectators who are still on here, I'll be back with a decent commentator momentarily for the finals. We got Rodney the Rocket Morris.
The Rocket. He done had a couple of toddies too. Man, I wish I could listen to that.
We're gonna send Johnny downstairs where he belongs.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing.
You come back with two people here in a minute that really wants to talk about pool and stuff like that, and let Johnny go downstairs with his big head. Stay tuned inside Pool Mad.
I'll tell you one thing. This room big enough for y'all too.
Please support Marietta Billiard Club and Johnny Archer. They put up $8,000 this weekend between that second chance tournament, the ladies tournament, and the main event. Thank you very much to Marietta Billiard Club. Thanks to all the fans for supporting the event. Please